Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Nick Aldis has now made a major announcement before WWE SmackDown and confirmed that a team is returning to the show. He has also announced several huge matches, including one featuring the newly returned team. It has been a long time since Carmelo and The Miz teamed up on WWE SmackDown. The general manager announced that the beloved team was finally back. Not only have they returned, but they will also be taking on Fraxium, which is a match that some people have been waiting for. And, Melo don't Miz are back. That's right, The Miz and Carmelo Hayes will team up and take on Fraxium, so an exciting night for the tag team division on SmackDown. That's not all, either. Nick Aldis also talked about Drew McIntyre finally addressing the fact that he attacked Cody Rhodes and revealed that he had given him the right to talk about on the coming episode of SmackDown. Yes, we are coming to you live from Boston, Massachusetts, and we have a fully loaded show. Drew McIntyre, as many of you know, carried out a heinous, and what I thought to be unnecessary, attack on the WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, but nonetheless, Drew has requested some TV time to explain and justify those actions, and I have granted him that. So we will hear from Mr. McIntyre. It will be very interesting to hear what he has to say about that attack. Nick Aldis announced several other matches for WWE SmackDown as well. Alexa Bliss is also set to do battle on WWE SmackDown, as confirmed by Nick Aldis. She will wrestle Piper Niven. Also on the show, the chaos of the tag team division is set to continue with the Street Profits facing DIY. Also, Alexa Bliss will go one-on-one with Piper Niven. That's a match I'm looking forward to seeing. And the tag team division on SmackDown has been giving me fits. But like I said to many of those participants last week, I will get the division in order and it starts tomorrow night with DIY versus the Street Profits. It remains to be seen what will happen on the Blue brand. WWE SmackDown has been firing on all cylinders in recent months, with blockbuster returns, shocking betrayals, and unforgettable title matches. But this week, fans were treated to an announcement that may go down as one of the most exciting in the show's modern history. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis confirmed that a huge returning tag team will step foot on the Blue brand once again, and their comeback will be sealed with an immediate high-profile match. The news broke during a tense in-ring promo segment that Aldis orchestrated, teasing the reveal all night long until the final minutes of SmackDown. His words, and the implications behind them, sent the WWE Universe into a frenzy. Nick Aldis' big announcement. Nick Aldis has quickly established himself as one of the most authoritative and composed general managers WWE has seen in years. Unlike previous officials who leaned heavily into comedic or chaotic roles, Aldis has balanced his calm, business-first demeanor with a sharp knack for dramatic reveals that keep fans guessing. This week was no different. Just as the main event wrapped up, Aldis' music hit, and the GM stepped into the ring with microphone in hand. With the crowd buzzing, Aldis declared, "Ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown has always been the land of opportunity, but opportunity means little without competition. That's why next week, a legendary team returns to this ring. And they're not coming back for nostalgia, they're coming back to fight." The statement alone would have been enough to spark wild speculation online. But Aldis wasn't done. With the crowd chanting who? 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 Aldis leaned in and confirmed that the returning team would be in action in a major match next Friday night on SmackDown. Which team is returning? While Aldis carefully chose his words, WWE insiders are buzzing that this isn't just a mid-card duo making a casual reappearance. Instead, the team in question is described as hugely influential with a strong connection to modern WWE storylines. The Usos? The immediate speculation centers on Jimmy and Jey Uso. Though Jey has been working solo on Raw and Jimmy has been sidelined in storyline limbo, Aldis' announcement leaves the door wide open for a surprise twin reunion. A bloodline-centered return would make sense, especially with Roman Reigns' status still uncertain and Solo Sikoa stepping into a leadership role on SmackDown. The Usos reuniting under Aldis' watch would shake up not only the tag division but also the ongoing Family War storyline. The New Day? Another massive possibility is the New Day. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods have been banged up with injuries and reduced appearances, but reports suggest both men are nearing full-time returns. Bringing the New Day back to SmackDown for a marquee match would electrify the fans and instantly give Aldis tenure as GM another signature moment. Another iconic team? Other names being tossed around by fans include the Viking Raiders, Authors of Pain, or even a shock return by an Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression Era duo. WWE has surprised the WWE Universe before, and Aldis may be orchestrating another jaw-dropping comeback to boost SmackDown ratings heading into the fall season. The match announcement. While Aldis didn't confirm the opponents during the live show, WWE's social media teased afterward that the returning team will be thrust directly into a major challenge. Speculation is swirling that the debut match could be a tag team title eliminator or even a non-title showdown with the current champions. If the Street Profits, Pretty Deadly, or even Judgment Day's Damian Priest and Finn Balor crossover for a special appearance, the stakes could skyrocket. Aldis has already shown he isn't afraid to shuffle the deck, as seen when he brokered superstar trades between Raw and SmackDown earlier this year. Why this return matters. The WWE Tag Team division has often struggled for consistent spotlight in recent years, but with Triple H emphasizing faction warfare and dramatic long-term storytelling, the return of a huge team couldn't come at a better time. SmackDown needs star power, with Roman Reigns' part-time schedule and some injuries on the roster. A major tag team return instantly injects life into the blue brand. Crowd connection. Teams like the Usos or the New Day bring an emotional connection with fans that few other duos can replicate. Division depth. Tag team wrestling thrives on depth, and a returning team gives SmackDown another set of credible challengers to elevate the titles and rivalries. This isn't just about nostalgia, it's about restoring balance to the brand and giving Aldis the tools he needs to shape SmackDown into the must-see weekly show it's meant to be. Aldis' growing legacy as GM. Since stepping into the role, Aldis has been praised for his professionalism and charisma. He has brought a level of gravitas to the general manager position, making his announcements feel important and his authority respected. This latest reveal only adds to his growing reputation. Fans are already comparing Aldis to past influential GMs like Teddy Long and William Regal, both of whom had a knack for creating memorable television moments. If Aldis continues this streak of headline-worthy surprises, he could cement himself as the definitive GM of the modern era. Fan reaction. The WWE Universe immediately took to social media following Aldis' announcement. Within minutes, hashtags like #SmackDownReturn and #NickAldis announcement were trending worldwide. Some fans are convinced it's the Usos, especially after Jey Uso's cryptic tweets earlier this week about family reunions. Others are betting on the New Day, citing Kofi's recent appearances at community events where he looked healthy and energized. A small but vocal group is hoping for a shock nostalgia return. Imagine the Hardy Boys or Dudley Boys popping up for one last run under Triple H's regime. No matter who the team is, WWE has succeeded in creating genuine excitement and unpredictability heading into SmackDown. Nick Aldis has promised to reveal the returning team officially on next week's show, followed immediately by their big match. Fans will no doubt tune in to see the surprise, and the energy in the arena will be unlike anything in recent months. This move could also set the stage for long-term storylines heading into Survivor Series season. A returning tag team could align with or oppose one of the major factions dominating WWE right now, including the Bloodline, Judgment Day, or even Imperium. Aldis knows the value of timing, and this return may very well be the launching pad for the next great WWE rivalry. Nick Aldis' announcement has put SmackDown at the center of the wrestling world once again. By confirming that a huge team is returning and immediately placing them in a major match, Aldis has set the stage for a can't-miss episode. Whether it's the Usos reuniting, the New Day making a triumphant comeback, or another iconic duo stepping through the curtain, one thing is certain: SmackDown is about to get bigger, louder, and more unpredictable. For fans, this is the magic of professional wrestling. The anticipation. The speculation. The moment when the lights go down, the music hits, and a returning team walks through the curtain to remind us why we love this business. Next week's SmackDown is shaping up to be a landmark night, and all eyes will be on Nick Aldis as he continues to reshape the future of WWE's blue brand.